Hey, Trevor, you can bring in your last tank.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Pretty much.
Always going for the trucks.
Can't shoot. Structure. Structure point.
That's the last structure.
Last one.
You don't get it. No? Oh, the stump is gone.
Boom. Boom.
What happens?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Explosion.
This explosion, which is what? Everything in what?
2d6? Straight 982.
Is that what it is? Okay. Oh, that'll be all the grots. Okay, we got something very important that just happened over here. This bomber finally curved around and finally was able to take a shot at the back of the Stampa, destroying it, gaining the Imperium 2 victory points, and now making all the asteroids random. And on top of that, a much more important thing is that that was his secret objective.
My secret objective is to destroy the biggest, baddest thing the enemy puts on the table when I arrive with my Thunderbolt fighter.
Was to take out, when he arrived at the bomber, whenever it arrived, he had to take out the strongest vehicle that was still on the board, and he happened to arrive when there were Stampas. And he managed to whip around the back. That's more victory points. That'll be revealed at the end how many he gets. So this blew up and took out 8 grots with it.
I got something special going on too. I'm using a flavor to barbecue these guys, and Ted brought me special dice. New dice that are, what do you say, uncursable? Uncursable. Well, we'll see about that.
Uncursable dice. He thinks they're uncursable. We'll see.
I got 6 hits against these guys. He hits. Strength 6. So that's 1 wound. The flamer.
Oh.
I like these dice.
5 wounds on those guys there.
These guys
From the flamer. So 3 die.
3 wounds. No,
3
die.
Because there's 2 wounds each. Right, sorry. I thought there was regular guys. Okay, the Imperium just finished their turn. That's their turn 4. Now it's the Orks' turn 4. So this is it. Right now the score is 14-10 for the Imperium because this bomber got nice 4 points from taking out that Stampa. 2 for killing the Stampa and 2 because it was a secret objective. So that was actually very, very critical. So right now the Orks need to go, but before we do that, let's just take a look at quickly what happened. After the asteroid already came through, what you saw, and planted itself right there at the end, there was a ton of fighting everywhere. Yarrick got back up again. He was still alive, and he ran at this Baneblade and did nothing. And Joe scattered 12 inches twice. He picked up the really good dice, and he forgot that they were the really good dice, and he rolled double 6s twice. And so he was basically not hitting hardly anything. They immobilized these 2 trucks and destroyed one. So there's basically very few things left on the board that can actually get the points for getting onto there. And I don't think anything's close enough. And this is immobilized, so he won't be able to get there either. So looks like and over here we had a bunch of fighting. Gazgul Thraka finally fell to a bunch of bolter fire from the sisters. And so he died. And a bunch of these orcs over here died from this dreadnought. And a bunch of orcs died here. The weird boy was sniped. So basically and the assassin finally died after all the rounds. He was in the building when it went up in a mushroom cloud and he landed and he was fine. And then the generator went nuclear behind him and it hit him and he was fine. Then he got hit by a power claw and he was fine. And then he got hit by the power claw again and died. Kudos to him for surviving so long. So basically, the score is now 14-10. The Orks have one last chance to get points. The only way they can get points is they can destroy the command center that's in this building. That'll get them 4 points. But nobody's really close enough to get it. So the only way they can really do it is to drop an asteroid on it and hope that the asteroid hits the building, which will automatically destroy the building, which will destroy the command center, and this, giving them 5 points, which will bring them into the lead. And as long as no other secret objectives have been complete, that means that they would win. If that doesn't work, then the only other hope they have is to complete as many of their secret objectives as possible and kill this artillery, and that might bring them up. So this is going to be close. And because the command Stampa is now dead, the 2 asteroids, each team gets to place 1 and neither of them get moved by the team. They both still scatter. So we're going to see an asteroid probably over here and probably an asteroid over here, and we'll see what will happen with that. So now it's the Orcs' turn. So let's start with the asteroids. How about we do the Imperium asteroid first? I'm going to put the asteroid right here. So where's the scatter die? All right, just roll it nice and close to it.
Uh-oh.
That's off the board. Roll again.
Try that again.
That'll be 3 feet. That might be on the board. It's probably off here. Oh, you got it? Okay. All right, everybody measure. Is it off the board? Off the board. Okay, roll again. Oh, that's better. 1 foot. Actually, that's not going to hit anything. So it's a partial hit, so strength 5 in the front, so that won't do anything. Okay, so that did nothing. Now, the critical part. All right, Orks, who wants to place the blessed asteroid template?
Like the center of it, right at the edge here. Then if you roll a 1 or 2, you can still hit.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is where they're placing it. I want a scatter die rolled up here. Obey Dave. Okay, here we go.
It's scattered.
Spider webs. All right, right here. 4 feet.
That's gonna
Sad face. All right, well, let's measure it. It might be off the table. 4 feet? Where's 4 feet?
Right over the assassin.
It's gonna hit the assassin. Oh, it's not off the table?
No, it's right at the edge. Is it going to hit the assassin? Boom! No, nothing hit. That's too bad. Okay, Orks, do your turn. And we'll see what happens.
Okay, Matt. Bomb blew up in a guy's hand.
Oh, he just dies then.
Okay. All right.
That's all good, Scar.
Those are nice pit stains.
Yeah. All right, so the Orks are going right now. They're not done their turn yet, but something interesting has just happened. Right here, this big cannon fired at Yarrick, and it managed to actually accidentally kill the war boss that was right here. And actually, that was Daniel's secret objective.
How's this? My secret objective is one of my other war bosses that is along with me is trying to usurp my power. And so I have to accidentally kill him. I gotta kill Paul's war boss.
Accidentally kill the Paul's war boss, because he's the second in command. So if he can kill the main war boss, guess who's in command of the entire WOG? Obviously him. So that's the secret objective completed. That's extra bonus points. It's 2 extra bonus points, in fact. So that's going to make the thing get even closer. So let's see if they can get enough points to win this game, or at least tie it. Now he doesn't have to worry about the uprising. Okay, the game is over. We played about 7 hours, including setup. And so a lot happened. As you already know, the war boss here died. Yarrick got knocked down again, but they rolled to see if he would have come up the next turn, and they rolled a 4. So he's back up. So Yarrick's still alive. Of course, he's against Orks, so he's not going to die. He'll come back from the grave to fight Orks. This war boss over here came up and tore a big chunk out of that Bane blade and finished it off. And over in this area, the Knob squad over here completely ripped apart the Seraphim squad, apparently 2 times over. And the other squad over here tore a hole in the wall and entered the building right back here. But unfortunately, they didn't make it to the objective in time. And they had the arcoflagellants in there that were just sitting there waiting and hearing all the explosions and everything going on outside and not doing anything about it. They kind of walked up and they saw them, and then the game was over. So no objective there. And this artillery piece is still alive, so they didn't get that point. So the final score is 15 for the Imperium and 12 for the Orks. So it's an Imperium victory. Yeah, praise the Emperor. Yeah. Big Emperor who kills everybody and eats their souls. That's a good worthy cause to fight for. All right, Paul, just 2 quick questions. The first one is, what was your favorite moment in the game?
Favorite moment in the game? Let's see. It wasn't really a moment. It lasted for a long time. It was when the Super Gatling gun here went and pretty much destroyed every single unit on the board of their troops. Went back and forth. I think it took a long time before we rolled any doubles, but it was a favorite. Definitely a favorite.
What did you think of the game overall?
A lot of fun. You know, obviously we're not looking for specific kill points or anything like that, so it was a lot of fun. Great day. A lot of Orks died for the cause, and unfortunately they didn't quite win in the objectives, but you know, deep down we won because we had lots of Daka Daka. So
what's your MVP?
The Skull Hammer did really well, actually. Troops inside it ran forward and they were able to take out I think they took out a Bane blade. It got slightly destroyed by the end. The main armament got blown off, the cannon up top got blown off, and had 2 structure points taken away. Yeah, I think it got its points worth for sure as well. A lot of craziness happening all over the place, very unpredictable as Orks are, and good day all in all.
What was your favorite moment of the game?
I don't know, it's kind of like a tie between the Super Gatler, just going on forever and ever and ever, and wiping out a squad of Terminators, 2 squads of Tactical Marines, the command squad with Yarrick and all their special troops that cost a lot, and then killing some more guys, and then finally, you know, stopping after everyone was crying. And then, of course, the big asteroid that just came through, and when the Warhound exploded with and he got the Apocalypse explosion with Destroyer hit, 19 inches all around, just everything was, it was great. It was a wonderful explosion. Truly Orky.
What would be your MVP of the game?
It's a tough choice. Probably Paul's Stompa with the Super Gatler. He probably did the most damage.
Cool, thank you. Your favorite moment of the game?
Favorite moment of the game was probably when the reactor went nuclear and then effectively nothing happened. And it took out the guys that assaulted it and had like a minor flesh burn to a nearby assassin. But otherwise it was just, should have been like really large and exciting, and it just kind of fizzled and popped. It was just exciting because it wasn't. Like it was, you expected something monumental, there was a big build up to it, everyone's like, oh, the reactor's going, and then that was it.
What was your MVP of the game?
Probably have to say the Meganob squad. There's only 3 of them in it, but they took out the reactor. They also took out an artillery piece on the way there, and just they held up really well.
All right, Chris, first off, your favorite moment of the game?
It would have to be the asteroid.
And the nuclear freaking explosion. That was just nice.
I enjoyed that too. That was my favorite part. Okay, other than that, what was your MVP?
You know, that would be hard to say. There were a lot of good moments throughout of it. I think I just have to give it to everyone else on my team for the amount they were actually able to bring. Like, I only brought DevCop this day. I brought the big Shoppa Squadron, so I have to give it to them for the amount they were able to bring. And you know what? Let's give it to Mike for the amount he painted.
Yeah.
He got that much painted in 8 days, and that is an amazing feat.
What was your favorite unit on the battlefield?
Of course, my DevCoptus. Wish they could have done more. Definitely, one thing I would say is read the rules before you decide on something. I made one major mistake. I moved them with a strategic redeployment, and I forgot that they don't get to fire afterwards. So that really did hurt my chances of getting my secret objective. But, oh well. You live, you learn.
All right, here we have Trevor, one of the Imperium players. First off, Trevor, what was your favorite part of the game, or most memorable part of the game?
I loved the asteroid. That was great. Coming right down the road, taking out all them orcs. Get to hear them scream.
Took out a Titan too, you know.
Well, that was fun too. That took out more orcs and it blew up. See, look, it's missing his head.
What do you think was your most valuable unit?
I think it was Commissar Yarrick. Kept getting up, no matter what. Took an asteroid, stood up. Took some orcs, stood up. Took a nuclear explosion, stood up. Come on. He's the best.
Yes, hats off to Commissar Yarrick. All right, we have Gary here. What was the most memorable part of the game?
I tend to think the asteroid crashing and wrecking absolutely everything on the table, and then it went nuclear. It was great.
What was another memorable part of the game for you?
I also liked how my assassin survived the one building blowing up, also the power claws, the repeated beating that he took, generator blowing up. I like that.
And who do you think was your most valuable unit?
Most valuable unit? Probably my Inquisitor / Canoness, only because she did accomplish her objective. She died gloriously.
Shut up. Somebody get me a chair.
Oh, that's what I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the fact he had this in his mouth. All right, now we have Joe here.
Was he filming this?
I don't know.
Okay, then you have no proof.
First off, Joe, what was your favorite moment of the game?
Favorite moment of the game? I got my $5th from, your name is? Jonah. Jonah gave me $1. So thank you very much. It was great meeting you. Favorite moment of the game was when Jonah came out and he brought me one of these. And after that...
You got $1 for Joe. I gave it some mutton chops, so I hope you like it.
That's very nice. Is that considered defacing currency?
Nope.
Very nice. Thank you very much. This is going in the pool.
Look at this.
That's 2 today. I just got another $1 from Dan. He's already got mutton chops.
Joe, let's make it even easier for you. This one, it doesn't have mutton chops though.
Yeah, it was okay because the young queen, she's hot. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Joe.
I appreciate it.
To the Joe Relief Fund.
Joe Relief. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna donate my $1 to Joe too. I don't want to feel left out. You know, all the other kind of cool kids are doing it, so I gotta do it too. So don't spend it all in one place.
Thank you.
Buy something really.
I got a flood of I got $7 and an American dollar. I got money, and I got to play an awesome game. But my favorite part had to have been the getting of the dollars.
Which unit was your MVP?
Oh, which unit? I'm gonna say this guy, because you know what? He got 2 armor saves, and he failed them both.
That would be the least valuable player.
I don't know if it was me. I was rolling 1s and 2s all game.